Welcome to this episode of Properties and Pints, where we educate home buyers and sellers one pint at a time. Kelly, where are we today?
We are at the amazing Barnhouse Brewery in Luckett's, and it is just in this most pastoral, beautiful, perfect setting.
Love it. It's like a barn house.
I'm really relaxed.
And we're with George Light today from Home Savings Trust. And we're going to talk about a little bit of everything. Mortgage rates, where they're going, you know, and
Can
how
I
it
just
can
say we're
affect
here with the infamous
infamous
George Light.
infamous George.
It's great to finally get to be on your show.
Yay.
This has been on my bucket list to do this, to have a
Everyone's
bite.
taking tickets. You know?
Exactly.
It's crazy. So, George, this obviously was motivated off our last brokerage meeting, and we were talking about, you know, where interest rates might be headed. So, can you enlighten our viewers?
Whatever I tell you is going to be the exact opposite. But,
Okay.
Right.
All kidding aside, interest rates are typically set by inflation plus a factor of 2%.
Okay.
So inflation today, according to Siri on the way out here, was 1.9%
Okay.
annual year over year. Plus 2% means that interest rates should technically be at 3.9%.
Okay.
We know they're not that, they're
Yeah.
higher than that. The difference is the fear of inflation.
The
So-
fear.
So the more that you see positive news in the economy, low unemployment, positive things are going to make the fear of inflation higher and are going to cause long-term interest rates to go up.
The better things look, then the inflation goes up.
Correct.
Okay.
That's what the people,
Okay.
Yeah.
the numbers guys, the
Right.
Okay.
number crunchers. So good news for the economy is typically bad for interest rates. If it appears that we're going to have a recession, if unemployment is going through the roof, then you'll typically see the Fed lower
Then they'll come down.
interest rates.
And of course, they've stayed steady for quite some time now, right?
Well, about a year ago, we were at about 3.25, 3.5, and they got as high as 5.25
Yeah.
within the last 3 months.
Yeah.
And they've really settled back down in kind of a nice spot
Yeah,
right
in the
now.
fours.
Around fours,
Yeah.
low
Kind
fours.
of healthy.
Very healthy.
Yeah.
So they could have gone up too much, too fast.
Yeah.
Every percent the interest rates go up on a $300,000 house will probably cost you close to $40,000
Okay. Wow.
in buying power.
That's
So
that's
if
significant.
interest rates go from 4 to 5,
You're
then
gonna-
you're going to lose.
About $30,000 to $40,000
You have to lower your house buying price by that.
if you were going for a maximum,
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
qualify for.
Right,
Wow.
right, right.
I mean, that's important. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
You know, just the effect interest rates can
We all
have.
know they matter,
on the
but
person.
sometimes it's like, I know they're going up or I know they're going down, but you don't think about the effect to you.
Exactly.
You don't think you're going to be paying it for 30 years. You know,
Yeah.
so people kind of
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that's going to be my payment overall
Yeah.
for the next 30 years. That's fine.
That was super helpful.
No, it was. I think it's kind of weird that, you know, when the economy's doing well is when interest rates tend to keep climbing. I mean, I guess I could see how it works in opposite of that, where economy, it's all doom and gloom, and the interest rate drops because they want more people to buy, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Well, inflation's just a really bad word in the economy,
Yeah.
and that can cause major problems. So you can remember in the 70s, in the Jimmy Carter
I
era,
can't.
70s,
I can.
you know, interest rates were 16, 17%.
Mhm.
So, you know,
Yeah.
one of the things is you want to keep value in money, and so they kind of step on the gas brake
Mhm.
with long-term credit raises and reductions.
And I remember my first house, we were super pumped to get an 11%. An 11% loan, we're like, we are winners.
I have a rate
We are balling.
I have a rate sheet over my desk at work, and it was in 1982, 11% with 4 points for a VA loan. So I use that to kind of motivate myself as to how great things are.
Yeah. When we were like, oh no, they went up to 5.25, you know, so.
High fours, people were upset.
Oh, yeah.
You know, 4.7, people were like,
But it
oh,
does
no.
matter in that buying power, so.
Yeah.
So sooner, like, this is a good time to buy.
It's always the best time to buy with interest rates because our company in particular offers a no closing cost refinance program. So if you got into the market today at 4.25 and we're wrong and rates go lower, we're going to be able to fix that problem
Oh,
Nice.
that's
at some
really
point
nice.
in the future.
Yeah.
If you're kind of
Nice stopgap.
if you're kind of gambling and saying, I think they're going to get better, I think they're going to get better, and they chase away from us, that's a hard problem
Yeah, you
to,
can't fix
Right.
that.
correct. And the same goes with obviously the appreciation of the homes, which you guys are well aware of as time goes on.
Right.
We'll see appreciation. So we got to get on the ride sooner than later and take good care of you to make sure that you always have.
And you guys always take great care of your clients. I
Buy
can
now.
vouch for that.
Buy
So-
right this minute.
What are we drinking?
I have the Hot Dog. It's a pale ale. I'm a really big fan of this.
And I have, it sounds very exotic, the Serengeti Milk Stout, and it is really nice. And let me help you.
Please, I've got Catoctin,
The Catoctin Kolsch, which is like the everyman's beer.
and I am every man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Come to Barnhouse.